Your sales cycles are too long, and it's your fault. You're not doing the planning you need to do, you have to do before you go on your sales calls. And it is costing you time, and that is costing you big money. Here's what I want you to think about before your next sales call. One thing, I want you to think about what is an ideal outcome for this sales call. When I say ideal outcome, I mean, what is the best possible outcome you could have? Let's pretend this person trusted you 100%, had done business with you for a long time, and now they have the opportunity to buy from you again. What's the ideal outcome? Here's what I want you to be thinking about as some of those things. Maybe it is sign a contract, give me a check. Maybe it is pay you for some kind of a study. Maybe it is tell you yes about moving forward with some kind of way they're showing commitment. Money, time, access, whatever that is. Ideal outcome. So why would I want you to think about that? Why do I want you to think and put that in the top of your head? Here's what I'll tell you. I want you not only to think about it, I want you to write it down. And when you get into your meeting at the beginning, I want you to say, typically at the end of a meeting like this, we're deciding whether or not you sign up, give me a check, and you become a client. We get started working. Would you be okay at the end of the meeting? Tell me whether or not you want to take that step. If you do, great, I got the paperwork. If you don't, no big deal, we'll call it a no. Scary, huh? Oh my God, Walker, that's big. Nobody would ever buy in the first meeting. That would never happen. You're absolutely right. It would never happen to you because you won't ask. Here's the thing, you have to remember, people don't know how to buy from you. They just don't know. They're used to buying from crappy salespeople who train them, get 3 prices, blah, 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 get a bunch of free information, then disappear, right? So don't put up with that bullshit. You have equal business stature with the person you're talking to. You are the same. So why in the world would you not ask for best case scenario? Let's pretend they say, no, I can't make that decision today. I'm not going to make a decision whether we hire you today or not. I'm not going to make a decision whether we fire our other person and hire you today. Not going to do that. You say, okay. And then you have your backup, which is an okay outcome. Okay, but not ideal. Maybe that would be, and you say, okay, that makes sense. How about this? We'll set up a meeting to meet with your boss. If at the end of this meeting, let's decide whether or not you're committed to endorse our product, our service to your board. At the end of this meeting, let's decide whether or not we take another step where you give me something and then I'll go work on that and come back to you. At the end of that, we can decide whether or not you want to hire us, right? Have a fallback position, but ask for your ideal outcome first. You'll be surprised. Maybe not everybody, but let's pretend it's 1 out of 10 that says, sure, I'm happy to make a yes or no decision on whether or not to hire you. And then they hire you. Right? 1 out of 10. Here's what I promise you. The second time that happens, you'll be pissed off if you ever accept less. That's the warning. People can buy from you. Who's the person you're supposed to be calling on? What's their title? Decision maker. So what's their job? Make decisions. Here's the thing. Even the lowest person in the building can make a decision. He can make a decision to endorse you to somebody else. So always be prepared. When you go into a meeting, what's an ideal outcome? Ask for that. If they tell you no, say, hey, that's fine. Here's the fallback position. If they say no thanks to that, then you can decide it's even worth meeting anymore, right? You decide what's your minimum to go forward. I'm Walker McKay with No BS Sales. Tell me, try this. Let me know how it works for you.